Orion Clearings, Humanity Evolving. August 23, 2015. By Joanna L. Ross. Fall in love with life, dear lighted ones, for these are truly profound times. Some energies flowing to us for exploration and resolve will be ones that allow us to see our society and all structures within it from the eyes of the ascending human. Many systems within our social structure will come to the forefront so that we can resolve and revamp how we exist upon Gaia. In our last article we mentioned that there are cycles of energy for us to seek within, integrate, and move beyond, for it really is the process of ongoing evolution and growth. Such energetic offerings are directly linked to our intimate connection with many star systems throughout our cosmos, including that of the Orion star system. We have historically been steeped in many ancient Orion energy, as it relates to controlling social systems, and the struggle for resources. These energies, I believe, are sewn within most of our socio-economic systems upon our planet and will be moving through profound shifts as we expand and ascend. Just as we as individuals move through energetic releases in our evolutionary process, so too does humanity at the collective level. The Orion release will allow for us to release and let go of such limiting energies such as control, competition, authority. The more you allow yourself to slip into the truth of who you, the ability to walk your walk with authenticity and boldness, you will be able to move with and through these deep energetic shifts and integrate it with the resonance of love. Self-love, nurturance, and expansive hearts allow you to know that this is an aspect of our human evolution and ease the dramatic affects when these systems fracture. We can choose to act in acceptance, love, inspiration, and kindness that is offered within the everyday moments, and in this we shift our reality experience to profound potential outcomes. In your everyday life, these energies will tempt you to react, as experience will surface to test your ability to create new enlightened ways to move through planetary transformations. As we outlined in articles in our first book, Ascension leaves nothing out. Every earthly system will have to be reviewed and aligned with the new collective frequency that each of us have had a part in creating. We may even see imbalances surface in the way of conspiracies, corruption, and illness within our highly controlled and structured systems. Such negatively run systems attract elements of potential drama and chaos. Just know that this does not have to be negative, abusive, or aggressive. These are all merely lessons that we are required to learn, and how we allow these situations to unveil will determine what we manifest on the other side of repairing and rebuilding from newly enlightened concepts. Moving through life with clarity about who we are, and what we truly desire to experience, will smooth the way for success on all levels. Know who you are, be the love you desire to experience, and so too will your reality mirror such blessings to you. These stirrings are all a part of the natural process for Gaia's planetary ascension, and for humanity to evolve into the energy web we are creating at the fifth dimensional level. You can choose to either get caught up in the conspiracies, dramas, and chaos, or you can choose to be bold within your own skin, and emit profound source love that alters everything in its path. It is all choice, and each choice will determine what you experience. Just as Orion has moved through ascension and enlightenment, so too are we as a collective. The many planetary bodies within the Orion star system will be assisting humanity in moving through these control issues, feeling of lack and resource and competition. We have all felt moments, even created deep-seated beliefs about how we compare ourselves to others, or obsess about keeping up with others, when we all unique and is really impossible to do. Our society has encouraged that we look similar, act similar, buy similar products, and so on. We are all unique, free, and creative expressions of Source, and there is not one being like another, and nor should they be. How often do we go through our daily life feeling jealous, or not in alignment with others, or creating indifference with those that we do not see eye to eye with? This is how humanity learns self-love, and Earth has always been the school of hard knocks in this way. We have to learn through the process of doing, acting, being, and this is how we move from one level of awareness to another. These are themes familiar to many other beings within the cosmos, and why many are showing themselves more actively to us as we move through our creation story. As we discussed in many previous articles earlier this year, our reality will shift and change in every way, for the old energy structure and imbalance of control and competition cannot be supported in new glowing fifth-dimensional potentials. The energy of the people are creating and paving the way for profound social change. This is why the Star Council is also tapping in and assisting and encouraging us to create the inspiring new systems that evolve with our expanding energies. Specific daily clearings. We may begin to sense old habits, conditionings, and behaviors come to the forefront for us to again, let go and move beyond in this upcoming Orion energy. One of my own personal examples from this release and healing is that of competition, control, misrepresentation, which is all anchored in Orion lifetimes and energies that humanity has had experience with. Recently, I have released my very first book that was written in conjunction with the many beings that have come forward on my team to assist. This book was a very cathartic process and took many years to put together. When the description of my book was uploaded to Amazon, a word was misspelled in the second sentence that was glaringly obvious and one that I would not have chosen. After many emails advising me of this error, I quickly sent it into my editor and publisher for correction. I knew this was a lesson on a much deeper level and how these very lessons were written in the book. Nothing is an accident, or coincidence, and my higher self allowed me to manifest this experience so that I can release the fear and self-judgment of what others may think or feel about that error, and how it would reflect upon me. These are all examples of self-love, self-honor, and releasing the fear that we are controlled by how we set labels, descriptions, and knowingness of what occurs in our everyday life. How often have we judged the human unfolding of profound lessons, and labeled it as embarrassing, or uncalled for or feeling less than perfect because of such examples that truly teach us powerful release in the controls we have been conditioned by. As the day moved on, I ended up laughing at the obvious error, and many people sent me emails also laughing about it. The lovely beings that know me, know my energy, were aware that it is typo and loved me through it, in loving encouragement. Those who are confident in the energy I emit, and the energy they emit understand and love me just the same, but these and similar issues will arise for us to let go, of how we judge, how we separate and label our daily lives, and how we give in to the pressures of being what we have always known in all aspects of business. These are the very foundations that will allow us to create and manifest new processes to express the creative passions of an ascending humanity. There is a deep-seated desire for spiritual and creative freedom, that is coming to the forefront this fall, and it will propel us to discover new portals and platforms that are merely there to support and encourage the essence within. We will move farther and farther away from the systems, and the beings that support such systems, so that this freedom can be experienced. We will see great distance and release of systems and even beings within our daily life that seem to express fearful energy that may judge, discredit, dishonor, and force or control the way in which we express who we are as source essence. The old world energy simply will not fit what we are co-creating, and it will be obviously clear for us to breathe to unleash soulful resolve. Control, competition, authority, and governing conspiracies. As mentioned earlier, we will see these Orion energies be brought to the forefront so that we can unveil the various socio-economic systems that require revamping. It is not news that we have been living within highly structured and controlled social systems, and in these fall energies anchored in our Orion Akash, will tempt us to resolve and manifest a more loving and freeing way to exist. We have all known for eons that we are not alone. We have known for eons that such systems as the banking, insurance, pharmaceutical industry, political, and even the policing and military, have been deeply enmeshed in control and fear. We know this and it is not new news. Humanity will be forging ahead and some may feel the need to react and push in forceful and even negative ways. This is the reaction that eons of fear and control can breed, but is unnecessary. There is a difference between spinning your personal energy within beliefs that offer no resolve, and even have the potential to pull you deeper within exploring the many mistruths, and misaligned systems in which we have existed within, or you can accept the flaws in which we have existed within and embrace all aspects of it and know that it has provided profound evolutionary lessons for humanity. All of these social discoveries, whether it be through the efforts of the whistleblowers or a natural breaking of corrupt systems, these aspects of our social existence will be brought forward naturally as human consciousness lightens and expands. Know and trust that all systems within our reality will be forced into being completely overhauled. It just will. It is all about universal law, and the energy and light that our collective consciousness emits, simply will not match the vibration to which these older, fear-based systems were constructed under, do not mesh, and therefore, will be obvious to all. The question is, and that many beings are tuning in, to see how humanity moves through these karmic unfoldings, how we go about releasing and moving through such limiting energies. How we do this will directly determine how far we are propelled forward into a peaceful, abundant, and harmonious life. We can choose to go out and riot and physically break down these systems, or we can creatively manifest a glowing reality with profound new lightened systems that mesh and engage our new heightened state of awareness. It is all a choice, and each choice determines the reality you experience. Those who resonate in judgment, negativity, competitive urgency, or jealousy, will experience this exact frequency in return. It will manifest in any way it can, until we move beyond the limitation, and is why we are moving through these energies now. Go forth in light, love, and embracing the lessons and expansion that such darkness and control has taught, and you will experience the energetic match that this potential creates. We do not have to choose chaos, or aggression, or redemptive balance. The universe is divine and perfect in its design. It is only our limited and fear-based conditionings that keep us in a state of financial struggle, poverty, and the feeling of oppression. The universe does not deem one being more worthy than another. It is purely within the free will of us all and what we allow ourselves to construct our truths and beliefs to be about who we are, and what type of a reality experience we deserve. Self-love, self-worth, is again, all related to our ability to allow the stories to play out in a loving and inspiring way. Those that act out of control and jealousy, or fear, will experience their story, and the lesson will be learned at some point in some reality frequency. Spinning our profound energy in conspiracies that merely spin more conspiracies and corruption, that we known for eons, is a moot point. The stories will play out, and lessons will be learned by each and every being, so trust in the benevolence of creation in its way to allow humanity new light and ascending potential. We are all given the same freedom to choose how and what we believe to be true. We all have the same tools within our consciousness to create and manifest any reality we desire. So too is our ability to let go of every judgment we walk forth in. Judgment holds onto and stirs negativity, and it, like a pulsar light, sends pulses to the universe on what you desire to manifest. In your everyday business dealings, know that the vibration of being in competition with anyone or any business is purely self-manifested and is not necessary to be successful. This is one way in which our society has been shifting. More and more people are moving upon their heart's desire, and throwing caution to the wind and answer the call of the soul and spirit within. Even if that calling means that we let go of the illusory financial constructs that hold us captive under the barriers of limitation and greed. How you define and clarify yourself in each moment, and how you behave in response to these socio-economic discoveries and corruptions will be the standard and station to what is brought back to you. This again is purely universal energy, and you decide how you will evolve. Our success is never in the hands of others, and it never has been. This is another aspect to what we are awakening to. It is a choice, dear lighted ones, and you have this profound ability to react in a positive and loving way in each moment that someone shows you, emits to you their version of competition and frequencies of lack. You can match their vibration of lack, or you can know within you, within every cell, that the universe is infinitely abundant, and you are worthy of experiencing your own unique version of this definition. Let go of commercial competition, or even the jealousy that rises within you when you hear, or feel that others are progressing and experiencing their own version of abundance. Love it all. As you love, as you emit love and excitement for others, you emit to creation you are worthy of experiencing the same. For remember, they are only mirroring a version of you that you need at that moment to grow and expand from the experience. This is self-love, self-honor, for we are the only ones within our universe, and our higher aspects are manifesting these experiences so that we may see, feel, and know that this behavior and belief is no longer necessary. How utterly profound these energies are and what will unfold may shock many, but to most, it only confirmation to what we have always known. Move into love, dear lighted ones, for love will smooth the way for any global unrest and corruption. Those who vibrate within these energies, will experience the lessons that they came for, and in this, we can let go of the need to control, or take back control, in order to rebalance the system. Love will inspire, create, empower, and allow the way for the doorway of creation to assist us in manifesting entirely new and freeing counsels that are positive and self-governing. This is how we enhance our multidimensional living, and it is available to each and every one of us. Take this to a new level, dear lighted ones, let go of the chaos and judgment, and you will shift yourself to a whole new reality experience with profound potential. This is what I know to be true. You are here to offer only what you can, and if you love this, if you truly love who you are, then you will allow others to also offer their light, in whatever way they can, without judgment or jealousy, or inner negative dialogue. Trust in the path you have written, and trust that Source is the benevolent force that balances, rebalances, and allows for profound evolution to all within creation. This is a truth that I walk with, and it is immensely freeing. These energies of lack and competition are experienced across the cosmos, and within many star systems. We are mirroring the energy that is directly anchored to our Orion connections, and is why I manifested the typo, in my book release. I felt many feelings and emotions surface for recognition, and was given another opportunity to send my greater self, the love that I have missed in so many lifetimes. After my inner work and connection with my team, a being from Tusonian tapped in to connect with me. Her name is Alara, from a planetary body within the Orion star system, is a future aspect of me. The energy I was sensing and experience that I was moving through here on Earth, had allowed the door to open so that we could connect in the higher state of consciousness. Many of us on the path of ascension, will experience very similar multidimensional unfoldings and is directly relatable to what is occurring in the here and now, in our everyday human experience. Many times, the names and stories are not important, only the ability to know we are able to symbolically link with the life experiences here and now. Your unique I am statement. I know these truths, for I have spent many years questioning, doubting, and feeling less than, or different and outcast from the masses because I feel and know what I do. This is a theme that has followed me in many lifetimes, and this is the lifetime, in which I let it all go and heal these soul bruises. As I move through every limiting situation, I also heal every other aspect that is working through lack, doubt, and fear attributes. This, dear lighted ones, is truly profound. I no longer buy into the negative, or competitive energy, and I no longer worry about the judgments that some emit. I am that I am, and it is the path I am meant to walk, regardless of the path that others walk. This is my path and I will walk it in all that I know to be true for me. I know what I experience, and I do not feel the need to prove or justify it to anyone. I merely share and express my excitement, and if this helps and assists, then that is the icing on the cake. Allow yourself to create, define, and align within your own I am statements, for it truly prepares the path you walk. Let go of the controls that truly are not necessary, and slip into the free and creative spirit, for it desires intimate entanglement with life teeming in all ways as we walk about this earthly life. My truth is my truth. Your truth is your truth, and it is all valid, it is all unique, and it is all required for this multidimensional experience to exist. I know that I have the power to move beyond and alter what I experience. Being a conscious source essence creator, means that we can choose to consciously gauge what vibration we set, and in this, we manifest a path of awareness and profundity. You will feel and sense when you are not in alignment, and when we allow ourselves to slip back into lack of self-love or doubt, our reality will show us. I experience these profound multidimensional visitations, with more beings than I am able to count or keep track of, and these experiences are beyond explanation and coloring by my earthly intelligence. I have a unique way of saying Arksharan, I channel my higher self. I channel a 6th and 7th dimensional collective known as the Star Council. I also have a unique tone, and a unique way of expressing who I am and what I experience. I do not follow the path of any other being, and I am that I am. I am my own design. I have hid myself for far too long, and in far too many lifetimes, and release this way of being, for it no longer serves me. I am awakening to conscious contact, and I work with light ships from various star systems and planets throughout our universe and from a myriad of dimensional frequencies. I am open and loving with whatever I am offered. I utterly trust and surrender into my path and the work of my team with the deepest of reverence. Just as I have outlined in my book, I give profound gratitude to Wendy Kennedy for her work, because she has offered the portal for me to gain and gather my confidence, when others simply thought I was crazy. Those of us that step beyond the path of what the masses walk, and those that go against the grain, are those that encourage and empower others that seem to tune in and catch on to what is truly happening. She has been this for me, in these immensely transformative times, and as I tread the waters that have never been experienced in my own unique way, I am grateful for her and the loving Pleiadians that encircle me. Wendy is authentic, kind, and she is a maverick in the building of New Earth. Her work with the ninth-dimensional Pleiadians have been my saving grace throughout this profound earthly experience that is truly out of this world, and because she channels at the ninth-dimensional level, she is able to answer the strange and very odd questions I ask. The P.S. My spirit guides, my expanding and benevolent celestial team and system of councils, are only some of the countless multidimensional beings that have come to me in my dreams, meditations, and waking states. These experiences are usually linked to the current ascension cycles and integrations that I am meant to move through on my own personal blueprint, and sometimes, they pop in to remind me of the deep love and support that we are all offered. The ninth dimensional PS have allowed me to grow in confidence. They have rarely guided, but more inspire you to create your own answers, and validate what you come to the table with. In this, I am in deep reverence and gratitude, and I have attached her link for those that desire an out of this world, channeled experience with ninth dimensional Pleiadians. She truly is a maverick, and I am in utter gratitude for her and her work. HigherFrequencies.net. As I have said in many articles, there is no playbook for this profound task, or wave of awakening that humanity is experiencing. There are no schools or teachers that can tell you that what you experience is real and normal. There are moments in this wave of awakening that we will all need our mentors, spiritual teachers, and guides to move us through these incredible experiences, and there will be moments that we take the reins and forge ahead on our own. We are moving into a realm in which we have never known in this physical experience, and it is all a co-creative process of the infinite to bring humanity to a new level of love, light, and communion with Source and one another in the glow of new earthly potentials. You are special and highly unique, and there is no other being within creation like you. Go within and seek what stirs your soul into excitement, and this will be your unique encoded to offer the whole. There is no need for competition, or jealousy, or any other negative vibration. There is no other being that can contribute exactly what you do. Your story is unique, it is special, and so too are you. You are worthy of love, and you are worthy of the light of Source to spew forth from your every cell, for it is in you to emit. This is your gift, and your purpose for being here in these very special times is rediscover how beautiful you truly are. Know you are this profound, create your powerful I am that I am statements and walk your walk with clarity and assuredness that you are unique, special, and valid in every way. Let go of all that is competitive, controlling or dramatic, for these vibrations will only perpetuate more drama, pain, and struggle. Slip into self-love, self-honor, and the brilliance of a fifth-dimensional potential. It is here for you to step up into. Be uniquely and authentically you. This is a choice, and this choice will allow you to experience all that you have ever dreamed of. You are this profound. To all those that live every moment in loving empowerment, faith in a glowing humanity, and the love of self, and in universal oneness, we walk forth. Thank you. I am truly excited to experience these amazing times, dear lighted ones, so stay tuned for more as we gather in sacred cosmic sharing circles every week. Starting Saturday, October 3rd, we will be sharing such ascension energies, stories, and enlightenment topics on Universal Unity New Earth Radio, with KCOR Digital Radio in Las Vegas, Nevada. We will discuss ascension and cosmic energy, the potential of humanity as we move through these powerful times, and how it affects our everyday life. There are no accidents why we move through such profound social clearings, and it is all linked to the bigger picture for humanity. The ability to see, to feel, and to be the resonance of peace, harmony, is the exact frequency that will align us with the creative inspirations that will allow us to manifest more fluid and transparent self-governing systems. Our systems, our socio-economic structures will need to energetically match that of its people. This is universal law, and we are moving through the various breakdowns so that we can rebuild, anew. Universal gratitude. My deep love and gratitude to all, and my multidimensional love and light to the Plutonians, the Tusonians, the beings from Sirius, the insectoids, the Pleiadians, my family from Arcturus, my spirit guides, my reptilian hybrid family on Sirius, hi kids. My higher self, Light Zeti Reticuli, the beings from Alpha A, Alpha B, Cassiopeia, the felines, the bird people, and all other beings of light, the elementals and devas, and of course, Gaia and humanity. Thank you in love and in earthly love. Thank you to all for your presence and energy. Blessings and light. Joanna L. Ross. Intuitive visionary, esoteric teacher, ambassador for New Earth, author, public speaker. UniversalUnity.ca. Jamie at AwakeningOurTruth.com.